So as we know, Sonic Racing Crossworlds got a new trailer the other day, and I would like to make my own wish list for the game. Tracks that I personally want to see. Sorry, things first, I would love to see a Sonic R stage, and very specifically, Radiant Emerald. That stage, that song, peak. It doesn't get any better than that, bro. Like, this stage in the game would be absolute. Like, it would be top tier, bro. It would be so freaking nice to see this stage in fucking HD, bro. That shit would be beautiful, in my opinion. Like, just take a moment to listen to this freaking track and tell me a remix of it would not go hard.
You're the one that makes me feel so high. Just like the diamonds in the sky. I never want to hear you say goodbye. 'Cause you're my diamond in the sky.
Like, that's some heat, bro. I don't care what anybody says. If Sonic R's OST is corny and cheesy, that's peak. That's greatness, bro. That is amazing. I want a remix of that song. I want to see the stage in Crossroads. That would be amazing, but not likely to happen. Probably not. With that being said, the next stage I would love to see is Twinkle Park from Sonic Adventure. Now, the logic for this is also very simple. It's pretty much the same thing, but like, it is seriously criminal to me that this stage is Sonic in a bumper cart and has been in none of the other Sonic Racing games. That's kind of criminal, low-key, which is why I am advocating for this stage. This stage looks fucking amazing, bro. And just imagine that in modern day graphics. Seriously, if this stage would look awesome, please let it be Crossroads. I would love to have an SA1 stage. I don't think there is many, like, SA1 stage. I don't think we have any in any of the racing games. I could be wrong, but from what I see in Crossworlds, from what we've seen, I don't think there is an SA1 level, so having Twinkle Park would be a great stage. Like, it looks amazing in the Dreamcast, so it would be amazing to have it here. So, the next stage that I want to see in this game is Metropolitan Highway from Sonic Forces. Look, I know Forces is a not very great, very mid-game, but if there's one thing I gotta say about Forces, that game had some fucking gorgeous levels. And this one is one of my personal favorites, and I'm kinda salty that Sunset Heights took the Forces representation instead of this one for Shadow Generations. But that's besides the point. I would love to see this stage in Crossworlds. It would be sick. Imagine there's like the little the big infinite guys, you know, that kind of look like Chaos. Like, imagine they're like obstacles to break the track like in the original level. That would be pretty cool. I would love that. Speaking of which, add Infinite to the game, please. I really like him. Hell, if we don't get Infinite as a playable character, which is highly likely, which is unfortunate, because I actually really like him. Imagine, like, he's in the level and he uses the Phantom Ruby to, like, warp and mess around with the track, like the races. That would be so cool. That would be an awesome level. Like, seriously, that would be an awesome track. Also, can we get a freaking null-space Crossworld? That would be pretty cool. The next one that I would love to see in Crossworlds is Hang Castle from Heroes. Admittedly, I haven't completed Heroes from start to finish, but the switch mechanics where you're upside down, that could be really cool. Like, and like halfway through the track, or like after a Crossworlds, you're just upside down for the rest of the lap. That would be pretty cool. And like, we can have a segment where the floor is just invisible, like in the stage. That would be pretty cool. It also has that Halloween aesthetic, that like spooky look that makes it unique from the other tracks that are in the game and from the other ones that I suggested. Well, until we get to the next one. It's just, I think it would be a fun level to have. To continue the spooky theme, up next, I would love to see, you already know, Pumpkin Hill from SA2. Admittedly, I have no clue how the hell they would be able to turn Pumpkin Hill into a drivable track, but this one is purely for aesthetics. Pumpkin Hill is awesome. The song is awesome. I love Knuckles. So, it'd be great. It would be cool. It would look amazing if Pumpkin Hill was a Crossroads. I low-key think it could be a Crossworld itself, you know? It could be a short, simple track. That would work pretty well, I believe. Up next, I think a very good track could be Kingdom Valley from 06. They literally already have the assets for it in Shadow Generations, so I don't see why they can't reuse it for Crossworlds. Really, Kingdom Valley is another great track that looks amazing, and it would be cool if we had it as a main track. I'm kind of just repeating myself a lot on these, but genuinely, it would be really nice to have Kingdom Valley. I'm not sure how exactly you could entwine the mechanics. Like, pretty sure they would probably take out the ropes and the eagles, because I don't know. Like generally, how do you incorporate them into the racing? But Kingdom Valley has the water they could use for the track. That would make for some pretty cool looking track design, and it would probably be really fun. Like in the beta and the demo, we saw that you can jump on water waves, I believe. Either way, it could be pretty interesting track design, and very specifically, I want to see the ending part of the track be the Mach Speed section from 06. That would be awesome. That would be really cool. And like, imagine you could be driving on the sides or like on the middle of the road. That would be awesome. Genuinely. Like, thinking about it in my head, visualizing, that's such a cool visual, man. I need to see that. I hope we get that. That would be great. It should be the main part of the stage. The main part of Kingdom Valley should be the first lap. Then you get your Crossworld, and then the second lap, it turns into the Mach Speed section. Dude, that would be so cool! Now, I am a sucker for Sonic Colors. Those stages are genuinely so freaking pretty. Like, that game's aesthetics are amazing, which is why I'm going to be picking 2 stages for this list. With that being said, the next stage I'm choosing is none other than Asteroid Coaster. Right off the bat, I want to say that if they do Asteroid Coaster, I think the the roller coaster parts, I think they should obviously turn that part into the road, make it bigger and wider. But also, I think it would be really cool if they have some segments of the track where you're driving around in like the planet's rings. Obviously, get the interior, get the exterior part of the level, but the rings would be really cool. Like driving on a planet's rings. That's what I think of that could make this level really nice, really cool looking. I picture there could be some ramps where you can launch off and do tricks between asteroids. Like there's a circle of asteroids, and then you do tricks in the middle part. And like if you're off to the other side, you can get hit by the asteroid and it like slows you down. Just some cool stuff with space, because the aesthetics of the color stages with space in the background, that shit is so beautiful, man. Like, that looks so nice, so clean, and that's why I would like to see this stage from Colors. Because the next one I'm about to suggest doesn't really have a lot of that, like, space look. With that being said, the stage that I'm suggesting next, which is the water level, aka Aquarium Park. Similar to what I suggested with Kingdom Valley, I think Aquarium Park should start with the first lap being in the interior. Then, after you get out of the interior, it transitions to on top of the water. And then we get the Crossworld, and after the Crossworld, we get underwater. That would be pretty cool. I don't ask me how the characters can breathe underwater. It's just gameplay purposes. But if the last lap takes place underwater, we can have some really pretty looking visuals that would really elevate that stage. And I think it could be a really good stage too. I don't really understand game development, so I don't know if it would actually play really well, but I think they could figure something out. I think it could look really nice. They could also add in that little mini boss robot that likes to swing you around. If they add that as like a thing that messes with the races, that could be really nice level hazard. These next two picks I have are from Sonic and the Secret Rings. And Sonic and the Secret Rings is one of my favorite Sonic games of all time. These are probably the ones, like my dream picks for this game, besides Radiant Emerald from Sonic R. With that being said, my next pick be the amazingly beautiful Night Palace. My idea behind Night Palace would be the beginning segment, as in the beginning part of the stage. In Crossworlds would be similar to the actual one from the game. You start out in the little room, and then you run around for a little bit, or in this case you drive around for a bit. After that, you go straight into a flying segment, which would be the carpet part of this level. And after that, you transition into a Crossworld. And after the transitioning into the Crossworld, right, whichever you pick, we get the really fucking pretty hourglass room thing, the plane where the floor is like clear, and at the end of it you gotta reach like an hourglass. Like that part is genuinely fucking pretty, man. Like there's just something about it that like my eyes are drawn to it. Like I can't look away from the stage. Like when I play this level, I literally stop myself to admire how fucking pretty that part is. And the music also slaps, bro, but this is a Sonic game. That was a given. But Night Palace, that's a great theme. And yeah, that's my general idea on how the level would be. You could maybe have some of the Djinns, you know, the enemies in Secret Rings, the ones that breathe fire try to stop you. Not stop you, but like, you know, stun you, like the level hazard. And in the like glass floor segment, you have the arrows, which would look genuinely fucking beautiful. Now, if you think that I was glazing Night Palace, y'all are not ready for what I'm about to do right now. The next and final stage that I'm going to be picking for this wish list is none other than my favorite Secret Rings track. It is Levitated Ruin. And oh my goodness, do I have a lot to say. Ever since I played this level and I heard the theme, I already knew it was gonna be a banger, like straight up. But other than that, everything from this level is genuinely great. From the manta-like fossils that you run around to the freaking stone gargoyles that create a path as you chase them. Like, they literally carry the ruins on their back. And alright, enough glazing. Let's get into how this stage could be converted into a racetrack in Crossworlds. And first of all, the beginning segment, it has to start on the manta fossils' back. That's a given. That's how it should start, right? And then like, as you progress, there will be like a trick ramp that you do a few tricks on. Then you get to another manta's back, and after that, there would be a giant ramp that you take, and that ramp will take you to the top of a tower. After you've done that, right, we could like go to a Crossworlds, and then the final lap can be about chasing the gargoyles, and you know, literally everything that happens when you chase the gargoyles. Like you could see like missiles flying at you or something like that. It could be so peak, bro. I love this freaking level, and a remix of High and Broken would add 5 years to my lifespan, like straight up. I also would like to say, if they do make this a track in Crossworlds, how cool would it be if we got to see Sinbad in the background? That would be great. I would love that. I love secret rings. This game is awesome. Take a listen to High and Broken for a moment and tell me a remix would not be peak. Y'all, genuinely, you guys have no idea what this song does to my brain, what this level does to my brain. It makes it go haywire. I start short-circuiting when I play this stage, when I look at this stage. It is so fucking pretty, bro. It's I'm out of words, man. Like, it's everywhere. It's all over the screen, dog. Like, I can't stop glazing it. It's that fire. And this is the reason why Levitated Ruin is my most wanted level to be in Crossworlds, along with Radiant Emerald. Like, if I can just take only 2, it would be these 2. I screw everything else in the list. But y'all, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. I'm desperate. I still haven't been able to pre-order Crossworlds. With that being said, see ya, fellas. Have a good one. Peace.